This is Mufrat from Bimser International. We're a passionate enterprise software maker, and we have always been bringing the best solution ideas since 1998. And today I'm going to present you with our enterprise business automation platform, which is eBA. So eBA is a document records management system with powerful workflow capabilities, and it has dashboard module, capture module, documents and records management module, and of course the workflow management module, through which you can access the powerful workflow capabilities. So we're going to start off with workflow management module. So in this module, you can handle digital forms with any types of formats. So on the right side, you can see an expense claim form that we can create using eBA. So it's possible to visually design these workflow steps to define a particular process using our workflow studio. So our workflow studio is actually the place where you will design forms that a user can fill out, and it's incredibly easy to use that workflow studio to create a form. And as a user, you just need to fill out all these sections, and then you can just submit the form. And once you submit the form, that workflow process is going to be triggered automatically, and that form will be sent to the executives or administrators or higher authority. That higher authority is going to be responsible for approving and delegating those expenses. And in this workflow management module, we also have the notification tool. So through this notification tool, you can inform the users whenever the flow advances to the next step. You can inform them using an email, using an SMS, or just a home screen notification. Next slide, we see two images. So on the right image, you can see a workflow that we created based off on the expense claim, and the expense claim is on the left side, as you can see. So the workflow that I'm currently showing is not filled with technical terms. It's quite self-explanatory. So for instance, when you create a document, you set up a document ID and you set up a manager, and then the manager would accept or reject that document. And on the left side, you can see all the possibilities that can occur when a document gets rejected. So like the document can get sent back to the user, and the user can functionalize that document and send it back again, which would create a notification onto the manager. If the manager still doesn't approve, then that document gets deleted. And on the right side, we see all the possibilities when a manager approves the document. So in terms of the expense claim, if the amount is above 500, that document will be sent immediately towards the finance department, and the finance department would be able to accept the document or reject the document. And if they reject the document, same thing will happen what happened before. And if the amount is above 500, and we're assuming that above 500 is a much bigger amount. So for that purpose, for that case, you have that document will be sent back to the president, who manages all of those things. And if the president approves that document, then that document will be sent to the finance department. But if the president rejects that document, then the same case will happen again, and the document will be sent back to the user. So and this amount, $500 amount, it's just a default amount. You can change it to however you like it. It's your own preference. You are going to set it up. It's your own choice. So that's our workflow management module. And inside eBA, we also have the documents and records management module. And these two modules are separately done, even though they're very identical. The main difference between these two modules, like we have the two separate modules, like the document management module and records management module. These two are two different modules, but I'm putting it here all together because they're very identical. The main difference between these two modules is that in the document management module, the documents over there is going to stay permanently. But on the records management module, the documents over there have a specific time frame where you get access of those documents. So After that time frame, that document is no longer visible to you, or you can access it, and you can even set it up however you like to. But after that time frame, that access or that thing is really gone. And you can also set up the time frame, and you can have full control over how long you want to get hold of that document and how long you don't want to have that control. But that's the main functionality of records management module. And on the documents records management module, that those documents are always going to stay permanently. There won't be anything until you destroy it permanently. So, but the purpose of both of these modules is extremely similar, which is to store, archive, or completely destroy the whole documents. Let's see over there that we have the advanced search capabilities, and we can retrieve these documents using our advanced search capabilities. You can search for documents by using the file name, and you can even perform the query searches, which means you can look for the documents that fulfill more than one criteria. And you can give out the restricted authorization, like the role-based authorization, which means that everyone won't have the ability to create, store, or destroy the documents. Some would be able to create it, some would be able to store it or destroy it. So you can just set up the authorization. And you can also set up the viewer infrastructure, which means that some viewers can view the whole documents, but some viewers might only have like partial access. They can just view it, but they can edit it or something like that. Or they can edit partial parts, but they can view the whole document, something like that. And you can also have multiple check-in and check-out features, which means like more than one or more than one. So basically like 2, 3 users can be on the eBA platform, and none of them would get locked out or have anything like that. And you can have the latest version or the oldest version of the documents using the Office add-ons. It will allow you to get all the versions without having any issues. And you can create multiple versions of the document. So if you're going to edit a document, it's going to create a new version. So that's actually what allows uh, so these functionalities are being allowed by documents and records management module. You can create different versions. You can create any document. You can store any kinds of documents, and it will these two modules will easily read those versions. So now we come across the capture module, and capture module is really it's a very important module that we have, because through this capture module we can capture any types of documents, not just super fast but also with an extremely high accuracy. We we even classify those documents very rapidly. So through this module, you can transfer the documents to an electronic form, or you can even transfer the documents into some other document management systems. So the key feature here is you can transfer every document rapidly and very accurately. Now let's come to our last module, which is our dashboard module. So in this module, you can create a visual overview of your whole management system. So whenever you want a brief status of your business, you can just take a look at the dashboard, and based on your preference, you can remove or add the graphs and tables that you need. So this widget that you're currently seeing on the screen right now on the right side, you can create those widgets to demonstrate your business, and those widgets and all these graphical charts and tables, you have full control over them. So that's a very that's like that's a very good feature for the executives, because you can just take an overview look of your whole company's performance. Now, we also like to emphasize this particular point that you can always check up on our validity. As you can see, we have received references from all over the world, and additionally, all of our customers have also pointed out a failure reduction by a massive 40 to 80% after using our products. So don't just take our word for it. So this is eBA in a nutshell, and If you have any questions, contact us immediately. I will be happy to ask any of your questions. This is Mufrat Korimoritra, and this is the end of my eBA presentation.